the first sight. Maybe
What's up, it's your girl Maserati Money, and I'm here gonna toast it up with your boy Terrace and Martin. If you do not know, let me let you know now. This guy is extra talented, over talented, just phenomenal. He's worked from Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, up to Quincy Jones. You feel me? He's done many, many things, and it's gonna go even further than that because his talent is just undeniably unstoppable.
But and I'm working with you right now too.
You definitely toasting it up with me. So I definitely want to put our cups in the air right now, and we're gonna toast to a good show.
Stop, keep the bottles pouring. Kind of faded, but I feeling like she got me open. All alone in the club in the back posting. Couple shots to the dome, now she all know me.
With the talented Terrace Martin from LA, born and raised.
Born and raised Los Angeles, not the outskirts. I could really wear a doctor's hat and get away with it.
Okay, where exactly in LA were you raised and from?
From the hospital. My mother, my mother drove my father drove all the way to like West Boulevard in Slauson, right behind the little chicken shack. Actually, I think it's like Jackson Limousine Service. We used to live next door for years for there. So just that whole area, like the Crenshaw district. You know what I'm saying?
So you're a part of Crenshaw district.
Definitely. I could truly say that. Yes. Definitely.
Okay, and I understand that you have attended Locke High.
I did go to Locke High. I went to Santa Monica High School first, then I went to Locke High School.
The reason why I say Locke High because you have this album out. Is it an album?
It's an album. It's Locke High.
Definitely an album, and it's called Locke High 2.
Since I don't know what else to say,
It's like a sequel from the original Locke High, but then again, not really. The original Locke High was more like a mixtape. You know, which was like three or 4 years old. So I just decided to do another one with DJ Drama. You know, but you know, so we just made it an album. Supposed more than that's just a mixtape. A compilation is more like an album. A center point, a focus point.
Okay, we'll get to your upbringing and how Terrace Martin came to be as he is now.
Okay.
So, other people in your family are musicians and artists.
Yep. My mother is a pianist and a songwriter, singer. My father is a jazz drummer. So they met and they had me, you know, then gave birth to me. And I was always around music. A lot of people think that music, a lot of people think that a gift or a talent is like passed down to blood, like some strange genetic, but it's not. It's not at all. It's like kids are sponges. So whatever you put that kid around, that kid will, you know, if you put him around hockey every day, he's probably gonna have something to do with hockey. So they always have music around, records all around, rehearsals, and always have me on tour, going to Germany young, 7 years old, and all this kind of stuff. And my father actually was like the opposite, where he was a home father. Like my mother would work all day, he would babysit all day, you know. Right. And to put me to sleep, he would have a big bottle of apple juice and put like that much Colt 45 in the bottle. Then I would drink the bottle. Then I could only go to sleep, fall asleep in his bass drum of his drums. This is real life.
No.
No, my mom said this is real life.
That's real life. Yeah. Okay, I believe it. And I don't judge it. Okay, so no, I don't. That was just because you're out. You grew up about music. Your mother, your father, both does music. They're musicians. And also from the church home.
The church, yeah. My mother, my dad not so much, but my mom, my family big into gospel music and everything. So the house was like Jesus, jazz, weed, with my dad, little drink, Bible study. You know what I'm saying? It was like a mixture of all those things, all those energies in one little pot. And that's what makes it me.
Oh my goodness! And he plays the saxophone.
Saxophone. Somebody say call it the saxophone.
The saxophone.
Saxophone.
Saxophone, yes, which is a very sexy instrument, and you know, certain people know how to work it really great, but you do it really good.
Thank you.
He does really good. You're very talented with that. You feel me? So I haven't been able to see him live personally, but the music and everything I have been able to hear.
Thank you.
And
is it cool? Do you like it?
I'm in love with it.
You helped me chose Love. Remember I played you Love when I first did it?
Yes.
And you said, that's it. That's on with Ty Dolla. Love.
That's the song. And I made him play it over and over and over again.
And because of that, we shot a video for it.
Period. Toast it up to that.
You left town that weekend, too.
I did. I went to Miami and you did the video.
As you should. Toast it up to that. And they bang.
But the video is awesome. The song is awesome. You also played the saxophone awesome in the video and the song. I mean, this is his collage of his family.
I put this together.
You did. And this is just all of your family and just how you came to be.
This is like, to me, this is everything that. Well, I have. This is everything family. This is everything inside the home that makes up me. I just built another one that's everything outside the home that makes up me.
Please get a close up on his mother
This my mom.
right here in the band, looking gorgeous.
My mom, my uncle, my two uncles. Look at her. Like, in the 80s. One day, randomly, my brother like, yo, do some beats. He took me up to I think either Corrupt or Snoop's. I can't remember exactly which one. But he gave him the beats, and then Corrupt put this is the little homie that was. He said, how come you never told me you did music? Because every time I sing Corrupt or Battle Cat, I'd be like, like those were the stars. Like,
yeah.
You know, these dudes like brand new cars and fly. The first time I seen Corrupt, as far as star status, I never forget. I was in 11th grade. Mm-hmm. He had on these clean crease 501s with these blue and white Nike Cortez with a white T-shirt and a Lakers jacket. This is when We Can Freak It first kind of came out. Right. Lakers jacket, and his hair was edged up, and he just looked like a star. And I said, right. Like, that's how I associate people with the way they treat people.
Right.
You know, and he was a star. He still is a star. So through him and work with Snoop and everybody else. And Snoop, after Snoop took me in like a little brother, really just showed me the game and everything.
And unwind before you hit the stage. Is there certain things you do?
Yeah. It depends what city I'm in.
Okay.
Who I could call. Joe.
How have you grown from then until now, musically and mentally?
Definitely. Now I've grown because I don't mind being a sideman, but I'm really trying to build my own brand. Mm-hmm. I'm really trying to, you know how you have your own show, you ain't going through I want to build my own brand so I don't have to wait for the call, I can make the call.
Right.
You know, because one thing that Snoop taught me young, if your name is not on the marquee, you can easily be replaced. And I don't want to be replaced, so to avoid that, I got to become the man. And the man. The man and the man.
So what do you want these people to know about Terrace Martin?
I want the people to know about Terrace Martin that definitely, I'm for the music first. I'm before anything. I've always tell people like the biggest ego in the studio should be the record. And I'm really for like preserving this art form of just good culture and good music. And at the end of the day, it's like I'm really for the youth, meaning like I really want people to understand it's okay to be different because I was different growing up in the hood. I got brothers that's really with the business, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't. I never wanted to fight. I never wanted to get hit in the mouth. I just wanted to make love, not war. So my whole thing is like, I just want to spread the word of the regular nigga. Like, just be regular, be cool. Just be cool, listen to music, go eat some good food at Harold and Bell's, toast it up.
Yes, we do that a lot.
We toast it up. No violence. I don't want to talk about killing, fighting, arguing. I just want to talk about just good vibes because when we leave here, I'm sure all of us got individual bullshit we going through somewhere in our lives. Mm-hmm. So when we spend the time when it was fellowship, everybody's just really hang and embrace each other. And something 50 Cent just told me. He just told me last week. He told me 4 things where I went back to my hotel room and cried and really thanked God for those words because I believe God speaks through certain people. And 50 Cent said this, if it ain't worth killing a nigga, none should ever be said about a nigga.
Period.
And the only thing it's time to worth killing somebody if they harm your kids.
Period.
Otherwise than that, it ain't nothing worth it. So that gave me the game. It was me, Kendrick, J-Rock. We sat right there and got that word. We all felt the same way. So that's really it. Spread love. No negativity, man. I don't want to hear about no negativity.
What's the biggest misconception that you could say they have of Terrace Martin?
I'm from 60s.
That's the biggest misconception. Yeah. He is not from 60s.
I just grew up over there. I know a couple of guys.
How did you live above that influence?
Squabbles.
Okay, so I want to know what inspired you to call your album Lock High 2.
What inspired me to call my album Lock High 2 is basically, I wanted to do a body of work that was somewhat symbolizing of the truth. The truth for me. And Lock High was the first place I discovered the truth by me being from the west side, going over to the east side. It's a whole different world. And, you know, it taught me how to be humble and to value the things I've had and really just take people not for face value but for spiritual value. So I want to do a body of work representing that emotion. Like walking through them hallways of Lock High, there's always a mission getting from first period.
Who's featuring on this album?
Featuring on the album is Kendrick Lamar, Wiz Khalifa, Problem, Il Camille, one of the most leading forefront West Coast females of black African American music. You know, a lot of ton of great musicians, Kenneth Crouch and, you know, Punch. It's a ton of.
It's just a lot. A gumbo, which is awesome. And you guys have to go get that. Go cop that Lock High 2 right now on iTunes. You feel me? Get to know Terrace at Terrace Martin on Twitter.com. He's Terrace Martin on Facebook too. This is Terrace Martin, y'all.
I'm going to change my name now.
This is Terrace Martin, y'all.
Big Bullet.
And he's here with Maserati Money toasting it up. He got tea or coffee and thing. And I got that big bubbly, you feel me? The great stuff. And y'all stay tuned because I'm going to keep y'all locked. I'm going to keep y'all updated with Terrace Martin. It's your girl Maserati Money. And forever, always want y'all to toast it up to nothing but greatness.